The sun is acting up again and it's getting ready to throw up on us. Upon Earth, there will be an electrical mass coronal ejection. A coronal ejection is a significant release of plasma straight from the sun, accompanied by a magnetic field from the sun's corona into the solar wind, which creates solar flares and other forms of solar activity that will land upon the Earth. Now, this sun is shooting out flares of electrical charged particles straight from the sun directly on the surface. This particle is very powerful. It's a powerful magnetic field created by the flow of electrical charges knotted into kinks before suddenly snapping. The result will release tons of energy, launching and bursting radiation, which is called solar flares. It's going to explode like jets and rockets, reaching speeds of 2 million miles per hour. The coronal mass ejection is what it's called. It's going to be a solar storm in the next few days. Now, these solar storms can create G1, G2, or G3 type of atmosphere, which can relate in blackouts, issues with appliances in your home. It won't get too worse because we're protected by a magnetic field here on Earth. But there could be a cause where the magnetic coronal ejections are too strong and just some of the particles will enter the Earth's surface. Now, the last time this happened was way back in 1989. There was a massive coronal eruption in Canada, and there was massive blackouts that lasted between 12 to 15 hours. So, get ready, people. Just making you aware, July 19th, in the next few days leading after that, we'll test the time on whether the solar storm that has erupted will create a massive discommunication on Earth. Now, these solar flares, which I said before, can release lots of heat, lots of energy, can often cause geomagnetic storms on the planet Earth. This may affect satellites. This may affect any transmission that can affect Earth communication. Now, the recent solar flares has been a medium class of solar outbursts. However, those medium flares, them solar outbursts is strong enough to cause temporary radio blackouts as it did some time ago in the Asian Pacific region of the Earth. Now, this is a phenomenon, and the sun tends to act up 11 years. Every 11 years, the sun goes through some sort of cycle where it releases these solar bursts, these coronal mass ejections. The most intense solar storm on record is the Carrington storm of 1859, which was named after astronomer Richard Carrington, who witnessed the event. As per the National Geographic Institute, the frequency of the geomagnetic storm is related to periods of solar activity, which comes about every 11 years. So stay tuned, keep your eyes in the sky.